Now, what is your major? What do you?
I'm finance and banking.
Oh, okay. Ooh, finance and banking. Very
Minor
good.
in accounting. But I want to touch a little bit about what you said about helping other students, as Ms. Renee is my mentor right now, guiding me through my process of career building and providing that foundation for me. I think that also in college, or as you as a principal, students need mentors, and definitely I plan on being a mentor now and helping other students continue that process of building up and allowing students to graduate from college. That's the biggest goal right now. You get, like you talked about, the unemployment, having mentors to continue the process of graduating college and helping them, you know, have a career, not just a job, you know. So that's a piece I wanted to say.
And that's a good point, because we know there are statistics that tell us the number of young people that enter college, but the number that graduate, we're not pleased with that. And so I'm glad that you shared the fact that we need mentors. And even that we think of mentors for the little kids in school, but even those in college need mentors.
Yes.
So I appreciate your comments in reference to that. And going back to the book, there's more inside. And like I said, here's my copy of it. And I use it as a journal. You know, when you think of journaling, that's you're writing daily. So this is a daily guide for me, and taking into mind what Dwight just stated. In your book, you say there are 4 things, I think, to help young people get focused and stay on track. And you talk about peer pressure, lack of discipline, forgetting your values, and personal accountability. Those are 4 items. So could you touch upon some of those things?
Sure. And I think it would be great to start with values. Because basically your values is what's going to guide you in life. What's important to you? What do you value? What are your priorities? What's just at the core, what's important to you in life? And even if sometimes there are young people out there that their parents may not instill values, you can create your own. Nobody has to tell you. You know, you can decide for yourself. You have had enough exposure to enough people. You can look around you, look at your classmates. There's certain people that value education because they study, they listen, they're attentive, they raise their hands, they ask questions. That means they value education. Then you have people who may not be listening, or they're scribbling or writing a love letter to somebody. You know, they value relationship with somebody else that ain't going to take them anywhere. In most cases, at that age, especially if you're writing a letter during class. So
bad decision.
Bad decision. So it's important to know your values and also put them in perspective for you. What's priority? That would be number 1. The second one was you said about
I had peer pressure, discipline, and personal accountability.
Personal accountability. I'm gonna do that one. Discipline is also a good one. Personal accountability. It's so easy to say it's the teacher, the principal, it's my parents, it's because I don't have. When you have everything you need, if you're willing to use it. And if you just use that much of what you have, just that much, I'm not saying use a whole lot, because if you use that much, you're going to see progress, and then you're going to want to do that much. And then you're going to see progress, and you're going to want to give that much. And that's how you begin to own your space, because there's nothing that feels better than seeing yourself succeed, seeing yourself you know, whereas people may say, or you've been identified, or you've taken a test and it's an F, and you put a little bit of effort into it and you get a C. And you put a little more effort and you get a B. You're like, I didn't know I was that smart. Yes. So take ownership of your space. It's your space. It's yours. This is all the space God gave me. That's it. And I have to own it, and you own your space. I mean, it's obviously you've owned your space, because you wouldn't be where you are if you didn't own it and take responsibility for it. And so when you decide that there are no excuses, you talked about the statistics about young people not graduating. 4.5 million enter, 495,000 exit. That's it. The other 4 million do not graduate from college out of the 4.5 because they don't own their space. They don't own the opportunities. And oftentimes they say, well, it's because of money. Well, guess what? How many times do you hear about unclaimed scholarship money?
That's right. That's true.
So we can come up with all the excuses we want to, but they're only going to hurt you.
Yeah.
Because you've done your thing. And now through this forum, you're creating opportunity for other people to find out how they can do their thing. As you continue to embrace and do more for your community.
Right.
And so that's so important. Own your space. And then the other piece is discipline. It was funny because Dwight was talking about this earlier, about the importance of decide what's important now and discipline yourself to do the work now, because 10 years from now, you're really going to see the value of the seeds and the work that you've done 10 years prior to.
Sure, sure.
Well, we appreciate that. We appreciate your comments, and I hope that our viewing audience, the grandparents and parents have been listening. It's the William J. and Reverend Shirley M. Smith Senior Scholarship, and it's open for any college or Delaware State University students.
Okay.
And you can be a sophomore, junior, senior.
Absolutely.
And make applications. So parents, grandparents, keep that in mind. Dwight, we are very proud of you.
Thank you.
And we appreciate your comments. And we wish you the best of luck as you continue down there at Delaware State. I think Mr. Pritchett said he'll probably see you when he travels down there.
Yeah, I'll be down for homecoming, and I'll make sure that I'll look you up.
Definitely.
We'll talk some more.
Yep.
We'll talk some more.
Definitely.
Can't have too many mentors.
Right.
You can never have enough.
Yeah.
Thank you in advance.
Right.
And S. Renee Smith,
Yes.
the best of luck to you as you continue. I'll be looking for that next book coming out. We thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
And sharing with our viewing audience the great things that you're doing and how your book, There Is More Inside, can begin to help those young people, parents, just the viewing audience in general as we go through these difficult economic times. And so, good evening, and we thank you.
God bless you, and we'll see you the following, actually in November, the second Sunday in November. Perhaps he might come on again with Mike, maybe next week, but he's still in the background. He didn't come on tonight, but he's here in support. And Renee, we're just so proud of you. And Dwight, outstanding work.
Thank you.
S. Renee, you are the real deal.
Oh, God bless you.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.